If you work as a manufacturing facilities engineer, installing a new piece of equipment can be as complex as the machinery itself. From prep work to alignment and testing, it's your team's job to put it all together. That's why it's good to have Grainger on your side. With industrial-grade products and next-day delivery, Grainger helps ensure you have everything you need close at hand through every step of the installation. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on.
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzer, what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot hair.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
You know, I hate to say the word I told us so. But we fucking told us so. Come on, guys. You didn't really see this happening? Really? We're the only us fat fucking high school dropouts are the only idiots that figured it out?
I started the day having a poop and a cigarette
That was so funny.
and just going like this on the toilet, scrolling, going.
I was dying. There are people that are really emotionally involved with this. The problem is we've been so black-pilled or clown-pilled for so long. This doesn't really matter to us.
All the monetized grifter accounts are mad that mommy and daddy are fighting.
For the people that aren't on Twitter, there's no way you don't know what's going on. But the people that are not on Twitter, they don't know what's going on. I do have.
How are you not on Twitter in the current year?
I do have Elon did make a video statement. It just came out during the intro. You want to see it?
Sure.
You just made the list.
You stupid idiot.
Now let's break this down, shall we? Shall we break this down? This morning, look, I'll spare you the details because it's a lot of bickering back and forth.
Can I read? Well, can I tell people from my perspective?
Sure.
Like how this literally, you know what the first tweet I saw today was? I just saw the tweet from like an hour ago first, which was time to drop the really big bomb.
No. Sorry, Mersh. I want to be clear. From 50 minutes ago. Go ahead.
From 50 minutes ago. This was the first time I saw a tweet was time to drop the really big bomb. At real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason they've not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT.
I was having a nap and my phone vibrated, and it was me waking up with one eye and seeing Royce send me the thumbnail.
I screenshotted it and I sent it. I sent it to Bessie, and all I wrote was ha 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 ha.
I was like, what did I miss?
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But this is happening in front of you on X, formerly known as Twitter. Leave me alone, Greg. And I'm telling you right now.
Greg will come for you.
No, I know. Even have you noticed?
Listen, I'm sorry, but not to be that guy. But it's X now.
Turn your gain down a little bit, Mersh. Also, you know who's been doing that too now? I've been seeing it. Norm Poster has been doing, formerly known as X. Everyone's doing it now. It's the best. It's one of my favorite things, actually. So, yes, this was it. But let me tell you, can I tell you what led up to this, Mersh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm caught up now, but please, for the sake of the audience.
Well, that's why I was doing it. I know you know. We were talking about it before the show, and we couldn't stop laughing. So the back and forth, the other shows are going to be angry and screaming. You're not getting that from us. We know this was going to happen. Anyone that didn't see this coming. Now, I will be clear. I did see the blow up coming. We all saw it coming. Anyone that didn't see it coming is stupid. However, I did not think it was going to be this. I did not think it's going to be this down here. I did not think it was going to be that. I thought it was going to be other stuff. Not that. Now, I don't know if this rumor is true. It is unsubstantiated, but enough people have tweeted out that I will say a rumor that I saw on Twitter. This could be completely fake, so I just want to be clear, okay? But remember when Elon had the black eye? So there's...
Yes.
So Elon hired Stephen Miller's wife in one of his companies. Now, according to the rumors, I don't know if this is true, something happened between Elon and Stephen Miller's wife that caused Stephen Miller to punch Elon in the face.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if that's true. I have seen enough people say it. I do not take this as gospel. This could be all bullshit. You know, the internet's full of shit.
Wait a minute. They're saying Stephen Miller punched Elon in the face?
Yeah.
Chad.
That's what everyone's saying. Someone said based.
I wish I could fucking punch Elon in the
I
face.
kind of low-key have always liked Stephen Miller. And if he punched Elon in the face, I just like him more.
Let me just check. Yeah, okay, so there's a few. This black guy delivered by someone who can't throw a punch, and Stephen Miller's wife just left him for Elon Musk. And Stephen Miller is left-handed. Best clip of the day. Okay, Stephen. Okay, so I'm trying to find okay, here we go. New Elon Musk Okay, Elon Musk unfollowed a White House Deputy Chief of Staff, Stephen Miller, days after employing his wife and allegedly being punched by Miller. The allegation of Stephen Miller punching him will likely never be proven, but it is indeed has been alleged and heavily speculated following the hiring. So I don't think Stephen Miller is going to come out and say anything, but something else is going on here other than let me be something else. Let me be clear here. Something else is going on here, and this is going to come out to be true, and then I can put my wizard hat on because I called it. Something else is going on here, and it's not just the debt ceiling, okay? This isn't the debt ceiling. I understand everybody wants to go. It's because Elon is super principled about, okay, he takes a lot of government subsidies. Let's not forget that. But either way, I do, listen, whether Elon's reasons for doing it or not, I do agree with Elon. He is correct. The bill is fucking garbage. This is shit. Neocons have taken over the party like over. We're not going to cut shit. All that's true. Regardless of why he's saying or not saying it. Or retweeting Massey and all that shit. But I will say this. Something else is going on. Something else is going on behind the scenes where texts are happening or signal messages are happening. And I would love to see where there's something personal
Hopefully
going
Pete
on.
Hegseth is in on that telegram, so it'll leak.
Oh, we'll get it immediately. We'll get it right away. We'll get it right away. Now, I will say this. This is something that I think that you'll agree with me, Mersh. We have been covering the Epstein stuff since fucking Epstein didn't kill him. Or, sorry, totally killed himself. And because Rumble broadcaster Dan Bongino said so.
If you work as a manufacturing facilities engineer, installing a new piece of equipment can be as complex as the machinery itself. From prep work to alignment and testing, it's your team's job to put it all together. That's why it's good to have Grainger on your side. With industrial-grade products and next-day delivery, Grainger helps ensure you have everything you need close at hand through every step of the installation. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Said he didn't kill himself, depending on what Dan Bongino you're listening to. 2023 or 2025 Dan Bongino. We both saw them under him and Kash Patel, just like deer in headlights every time they bring up Epstein. Every single time. Every single time. Epstein told him to kill himself. Every single time. Pam Bondi saying, we're just combing through a bunch of child porn. That's why you can't get it. All that kind of shit, right? All that's fucking going on. The longer now, regardless if it's true or not, like, I don't know if it's true or not. I want to be clear. I don't know if it's true or not. Do I think that Donald Trump was on Epstein's plane? Yeah, 100%. For sure, he was, because he did fly places with him, and these billionaires fly with each other everywhere. So I don't care about that. I don't think that will really actually bother anybody. But I do fucking care if he went to the island. Now, what I want to know is when Elon makes this statement, is he saying flight log to Little St. James or a flight log from like New York City to Vegas? Because that's a big difference to me. That to me really is going to change this. Now, the longer that Pam Bondi and Dan Bongino and Kash Patel take to release the Epstein files, the more this tweet here is going to fester and get worse because people are going to be, look, hey, listen, I get it. You guys are fighting, but real quick, hopefully Peter Doocy does that today when he is at the press pool and goes, hey, just real quick question. Were you on Epstein's flight log and did you go Little St. James? Is that why you're not releasing them? Mm-hmm. And I want a straight answer. That's all I want. Now, also, you know, we could clear this up right now, like fucking right now, if they were just to release the Epstein files, like right now. And then we could go, oh, he wasn't there. Fucking Elon's a fucking liar, right? Or, oh, shit, he was there. Now we got a bigger problem.
And also, I want Pete Ducey to ask, hey, if Elon Musk's right eye had a black eye and Stephen Miller's left-handed.
Yeah. What's that about?
And
did his wife leave him for you?
Because this is a weird eye to get black. Mm-hmm. We can agree. The right eye is a weird eye to get black, because if somebody's going to punch you with their right hand, it's usually going to go in this eye.
Now, I would like to think that the people listening to our show have listened to us long enough to not get as emotionally involved as some of these other people. Dude, Mersh, the people are so emotionally involved with this. It's blowing my mind.
I have a feeling a lot of these people are financially involved.
Well, I mean, hey, by the way, listen, accounts. If you become poor, then you're sad, and then that's an emotion. So, yeah, emotionally involved. Okay. What led up to this was talking about the bill, the spending bill, then Trump coming out on video and saying, yeah, no, I would have won without him. I would have won without him anyway. He said that on video. I think I have the video.
Wouldn't have.
I have the video. I would have won without him. And what else did he say? He said that Elon is mad because I wouldn't give him the EV mandates. And then Elon literally, to be credit, pointed an article from Forbes from 2023 where Elon himself said, I don't care if you cut the EV mandates. We need to cut, the spending, right? Mm-hmm. He said, I don't care. Cut the mandates. I don't give a shit. So this is what Trump said.
So we've done a great job. Elon knew that. Elon endorsed me very strongly. He actually went up in campaign for me.
You also endorsed him very strongly.
I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway, even if the governor ran, the real governor, not the governor from Minnesota, he's a sick puppy, that guy.
He's a sick pup? Yo, is Trump taking... hi, Trump. He's listening to our
stealing
show,
our
bro.
shit?
Sick pup is us, dude. We're bringing sick pup back. You can't use sick pup, dude.
Poor guy, I feel sorry for him. But they made a bad choice with him. But if you pick Shapiro or anybody else, I spoke to him recently about his house being set on fire, which was terrible. But if they picked him, I would have won Pennsylvania. I won it by a lot.
Look, I don't know if you would have won. The one thing for sure, if Elon wasn't involved, he wouldn't have won the popular vote. Can we agree on that?
Absolutely. Okay. And you needed Elon and you needed RFK.
You needed both of them, honestly. So maybe one or the other. Maybe he would have won. I don't know. But I will say this. Can we agree that if Elon wasn't involved, it would have made the election a lot easier to steal? That's fair. That's actually a fair thing to say, right? A lot easier to steal if it's closer. I don't know if he did it or not. Listen, here's the thing. If you're new here, because there's probably people that are just coming on and just maybe never seen the show or whatever, and people just want to know what's going on and all that shit. We are, and if you listen to our show, the furthest from Elon dick sucks. Let's be very clear here, okay? I mean, Mercer's openly said he thinks he's the Antichrist. Mm-hmm. But somebody replied and said the Antichrist wouldn't be fat. So, there's two sides to this.
Why? Because he's anti-Christ. Christ wasn't fat.
No, I know. But
yeah, Christ was fucking ripped.
But the Bible says that the Antichrist would be charming.
Okay, God damn it!
Checkmate!
You got me beat there. You got me beat there.
Because that
I shut down Royce's first argument, but I can't. I got nothing for the
He is
second.
not charming. The Bible didn't say, and the Antichrist will come before you as an autistic rocket guy. That's not what it said.
The Antichrist will appear before you, and he'll basically have to buy mid-pussy.
Yes, seriously.
Fucking 600 fucking BC Sumerians reading the Bible going, what the fuck is a rocket?
The Antichrist is going to have really poorly timed hair plugs and knock up a bunch of women. No, that's not the Antichrist.
I don't even think there's a word for Neuralink in Aramaic.
Anyway, we watch those Left Behind movies or those apocalypse movies, and we all know that the Antichrist is an Italian guy called Jerry Zamboni or something.
Yeah. Bobby Macadamia nuts.
Macadamia nuts.
We'll know when it's the end of the world when that episode of Growing Up Italian comes out.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, what form do you think the Antichrist is going to take?
I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a big plate of risotto.
I think it'll be a giant sandwich.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey,
Yeah,
you think
because you know what? That's charming, and that'll tempt me.
Yeah, I hope the Antichrist doesn't destroy 23rd and 27th because they got a canoe that's out of this world.
It's like, when Jesus was in the desert and the devil was trying to tempt him with a nice antipast.
Growing up in the tribulation, growing up in the tribulation, growing up in the tribulation, growing up in the tribulation.
But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill.
No, he didn't. Nobody did. It's 1,000 pages. Trump, shut the fuck up. I mean, dude.
You literally edited it like 15 minutes before they were supposed to vote on it. And also, you don't read, Trump. How do you know what's in it? You have to have staffers read your fucking...
I thumb it. Frankly, I can thumb things very efficiently.
Yep.
Yeah, like fucking
apparently
little girls on an island you thumb.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa, allegedly.
I was only on that island. I was hanging out with Chris Cuomo. We were eating the crab cakes.
I would believe that, actually. That they both went there because they liked the buffet.
Mm-hmm.
Better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden, he had a problem.
He was
and
bitching
only-
about it from the moment you said what?
This really is like the equivalent of you planning a vacation and being like, yeah, we're gonna go to wherever, and like Marie telling you like, I don't want to go there, that sounds terrible, and then you just book it anyway, and then you're getting on the plane and you're like, all right, we're off to wherever, and she's like, I told you I didn't want to go here, and you're like, that's news to me.
Hey, hold on, listen,
you were on board from day one.
I told you my honeymoon story in private. It's like when
Royce was like, I told Marie we're going to see the world's largest ball of yarn in Iowa Falls, and we were going. And we saw it.
Hold on, it reminded me of something. Guys, if you want like fucking outrage, you're really like at the wrong place.
We're going on our honeymoon. We're going to Roswell, New Mexico.
Let me see something.
Fucking why?
I'm trying to get the one where I think it's Homer goes to Hawaii. And I think it's Homer goes to Hawaii, and he goes, "Oh yeah, well, I'm alert." Oh no, it's Family Guy. Family Guy. Sorry, bro. This is what you were describing. Is this? I just saw this the other day here. I don't know why. All right, here you go. This is the vacation you were describing.
Be any worse than our trip to Hawaii. Okay, before you do anything else, I'm deathly allergic to pineapple, pork, rum, macadamia nuts, stupid tiny guitars, overpriced golf, sentimental military stuff, lava, people who I can't tell are black or Asian, apostrophes, penguins, twirling flames, second weddings, and linen pants.
Is there anything you're not allergic to?
Yeah, the Epcot Center, where I wanted to go.
That's like pineapple, pork, rum,
little guitars,
macadamia nuts.
By the way, somebody just tweeted out looking at X and watching the parents fight, and it's the animated GIF of Jesse from Breaking Bad. Remember when he was drinking the water?
Yes.
At Walter and Skyler's house when they were fighting? He's just chugging it.
The problem is when you take the clown pill, none of this bothers you. This is funny.
No.
This is funny. This is a funny day. This is a very funny day.
He developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate because that's billions and billions of dollars, and it really is unfair. We want to have...
So, by the way, I don't like the EV mandate. I'm glad you cut it, but that's the thing you cut? There's so many other things.
Cars of all types. Electric, we want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline, combustion. We want to have different. We want to have hybrids. We want to have all. We want to be able to sell everything.
Listen, again, I have to defend Elon here, but there were times when before he was even helping you that he was saying like, listen, I have an electric car company, but we need to drill more for more oil. Remember that? We were on the show going like, that's crazy. He's even saying we got to drill more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm sorry, but this isn't fucking work, dude. The issue is here. You know what the real problem is? The real problem Trump's having here is like usually when he has these little blowouts, he's having them with people like John Bolton, right? Or like Mike Pompeo, these other like traditional Republicans that everybody hates anyway. So when they do that, everyone's like, fuck you, you fuck. Mike Pence, suck my dick, you fucking retard. But when it's Elon, who's not really a political person and is kind of like famous outside of this, and also... You have prominent Republican accounts now that are disagreeing with Trump. I'm not talking... listen, this is what you're seeing. You're either seeing the people that were literally sucking and defending Elon against the Ashley St. Clair charges until he realized that he hated her too, that are now going like, Elon's a piece of shit. Also, there's a lot of people that are driving Teslas now that love Elon, that are fucking Elon's our hero posting a couple weeks ago that are being like, Elon's actually a deadbeat dad and he puts gonna be chips in our brain and blah, blah, blah. It's like the difference is we were saying that before, but also I didn't care if he was gonna cut the federal government.
Yeah. I just wanted him to do the job.
Yeah. So so you're dealing with that. Scott Prester said, right now, guys, we have to settle our differences and we have to be like a family. And I just quoted him like, LOL, treating politics like family is so gay.
Well, it is family when you've made your whole identity.
I guess you're right.
Like politics. Like what does Pressler have in his life outside of
a penis in his butt?
But yeah, but I mean we already know that's an empty
mouth.
existence. This is why homos die sad.
Empty
but
existence, but filled asshole. The Scott Pressler story.
I love it. Let's produce that.
That's hell of a book jacket right
There
there.
you
Chief.
go. Book.
Everybody's going nuts right now. It's so much fun. It's fun
it's
watching all the
hilarious.
roaches scatter.
Everyone's losing their mind. So he replied to that video. Elon replied to that video with, "Without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House, and Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate." And then he replied with, "Such ingratitude."
I like that he's out trumping Trump.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're also dealing with another narcissistic sociopath, so it's not going to work the way you think it is. You know what I mean?
Well, the other issue too is that Trump is so used to being up against like the absolute worst people ever.
Yeah.
So he always has that luxury of like we just default by default like Trump because it's usually Trump versus Kamala or Trump versus the Biden family. Now it's like Trump versus Elon, and it's like, well, you helped empower this autistic rocket retard, so this isn't the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, we don't hate, like, I don't like Elon. I've made that very clear. But I don't hate him on the level that I hate, like, the I want to cut your kid's dick off brigade.
Oh, no,
It's like,
listen.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not going to work this time. You're not going to get me to hate Elon this much.
I agree with you, and I will say this. As much as I hate Elon, I hate 99% of people in the federal government more. Like, just in general, on principle. Because
I'd rather get rid of you people, and we'll deal with Elon later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. Like, we'll deal with that later. But right now, the problem is Elon has been a problem in recent history, and not even a problem, just taking advantage of the system. But the thing is, you could be mad at him for his subsidies and all that stuff, but then the real problem is the government giving it to him. Like, that's the issue. Isn't Elon is a symptom, and all these Mark Cuban, all these people, they're just a fucking Jeff Bezos, the Google, a street shitter. They're just a symptom of the real problem's the fucking government. So if one of the monsters the government creates is going to go and destroy the government, I will back that monster. I will fucking help Frankenstein. You know what I mean? Or sorry, Frankenstein's monster. Dr. Frankenstein was a Jewish doctor that made Frankenstein. Monster.
I don't know, man. I think the monster's name was Frankenstein.
No, it wasn't. It's Frankenstein's monster. It was Dr. Frankenstein.
Let me ask you
The monster
something.
was Frankie Jr. The monster was
Okay.
little Frankie Jr.
Yeah, but his
I'm
name was
sorry,
still
but Dr.
Frankenstein then,
Frankenstein-
to be a junior.
No. Shut up. You're all idiots. Dr. Frankenstein, right? That was his last name, correct?
Correct.
So the
Yeah.
Frankenstein monster was his creation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
what
his name
fucking
was
else
Frankenstein.
surname would you give him?
Herman.
That's a first name, you
Herman
idiot.
Frankenstein.
Herman Munster.
Surname.
Herman
Okay, but if he's Herman
Frankenstein,
Frankenstein, then the monster is still Frankenstein.
No, he's not. Frankenstein
Yeah,
is
no,
okay.
no,
Hold on.
no.
That's not his kid. It's not his kid.
It is his kid.
Oh, how
He made
dare
him.
you? He
made
created him with his own. He's
Right.
even better than
No,
a kid.
you were gonna hold on. Shut up. You said he created him with his own hands, but that's not true. He used two people's hands to create him.
And lightning with the bolts. I remember.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Herman
dude, he flips them
Munster
big
would-
switches. That's what sex is like.
Herman
Guys,
Munster
what do you
was
think in the
created
chat,
by
right?
Dr.
If it's-
Munster.
Okay.
Frankenstein's monster is also Frankenstein. Am I wrong? Come on, tell me in the chat.
By the way,
Also-
but I'll say this. I'm going to do the YouTube thing. In the YouTube comments later, I've been reading them when I've been asking these questions. What do you think? What was? And by the way, don't do that gay thing where you go Google it and give me like a universal monsters answer. I want what you think in your heart.
And by the way, one Sonic in the chat said, no, he's not. It's not his child, Marsh. Shut the fuck up, because when I take my cat to the vet, he's in their system as Louis Shealy.
That's true.
And Clarence Shealy.
I
They're not my kids either, but they're my legal fucking
Your
wards.
guardianship, dog.
What was Dr.
Yeah.
Frankenstein's first name? Can you tell me that?
I think it was Jeff.
Victor.
I think it was
Victor Frankenstein. Okay, Victor
No,
Frankenstein.
it was Jeff Frankenstein. I remember.
No,
very
that's the name
clearly.
of the monster is Jeff Frankenstein. Jeff
All
Herman
I'm, saying,
Frankenstein.
all I'm saying is, when I
No,
go
he
to the
went by
vet,
his middle name.
it is
Monster.
trippy when you go to the vet, though, and they're like, okay. And then they like give you paperwork and it says Clarence Shealy. And I'm like, he's not my relative, man.
And it's weird. The vet gives a cat back, and he just looks at him and goes, "You fuck black chicks, don't you?" And that's it. And doesn't explain. And Mercy's like, "How can you tell? Have a good day, sir." And just walks away.
But when you think about it, right, it's like, it's not the vet's fault either, because we as humans, we don't have any other way of filing things. Like, we
That's true,
can't
we do
think of
last
anything
names.
other than
Yeah.
last name, first name. So it's just kind of funny that they're like, Here's Marge Sheely. And I'm like, I guess so, man.
I have a friend that took this cat to the vet that, like, it was just a stray she got, and she didn't have a name for it or anything. She was just taking him to the vet. And she wrote down on his paperwork for his name, Mr. Guy. So now all of his vet paperwork is just Mr. Guy, her last name. The fucking cat's name is Mr. Guy.
Hold on. Swally in the locals chat says Frankenstein's first name was Aiden because, single parent.
Oh, okay.
It was Aiden Frankenstein.
Because he was conceived at a Warp Tour?
Yeah, he was conceived at a Warp Tour, yeah. Two of his parts died of SIDS. I know.
Aww.
Yeah.
Did you know, Virgie taught me a fun fact that every kid that dies of SIDS, like 90% of them had some kind of call for service from CBS before. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
And they're always within 2 to 3 weeks of a music festival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
SIDS is just a fancy way of saying you killed your baby and the local police didn't want to have to do paperwork.
And by the way,
literally,
and by the way,
autopsies for babies are expensive.
And by the way, you may be asking yourself,
Baby Autopsy sounds like such a cool band name.
No, you may be asking yourself, why do the SIDS things happen 2 to 3 weeks before a music festival, like not the day before? Because then you could go, oh man, my kid just died. I'm gonna go to this music festival to take my mind off of it. 2 weeks later, that way you don't seem like a monster. You seem like a victim trying to get your mind off of it.
Also, you want 2 weeks for the word to get out that your baby's dead, so you get free drugs at the festival.
You do get free drugs because then you'd be like, oh man, my baby died of SIDS. I
just find the guy who's holding the sign up that says it's free if you boof it.
Okay.
Have you ever met somebody who's like baby died of SIDS and not immediately thought poorly of them?
No,
like you just
I don't hang out with blacks.
I worked in strip clubs. I know plenty of white people that had SID babies.
Yeah, but they were basically black.
They were mulatto SID babies. Here.
Some would say it's an even bigger tragedy because they were white babies.
Well, half.
Devin, this discrimination
not all the time. Sometimes they're Hispanic.
So half.
Devin, this discrimination case is a big one. What's the expected impact of this ruling?
Well, a very interesting case, Diane. This involved alleged reverse discrimination by a straight woman alleging being passed over for a job because she was not gay.
We covered this story. You remember this story, right? This woman said she was passed over by her job because everyone at her job was basically a gay dude. She worked with a bunch of gay guys, and then they passed her over, and the guy gave his job to his gay buddy. And then
all right, I'm torn on this because I remember this story, and I remember on the one hand, right, I think discrimination's wrong, and you shouldn't be, obviously not promoting people based on that. But on the other hand, I don't want women to get promoted.
Yeah.
So I'm
Women
really
be in the workforce at all.
I agree with that.
A gay man is still a man to a degree.
Yeah, a lesser man, but above a woman.
Biologically.
Yeah. Hey, Royce, your house is on fire and a fucking cherry picker comes up to your window to rescue you. You want a woman in there or a gay guy?
Is cherry picker is that a slur for a gay guy?
No, it's
a cherry picker. Is that what we're calling him?
No, it's a slur for a lesbian child molester.
Oh, cherry picker. Oh,
ouch.
Oh, come on, man, dude.
Oh,
cherry picker. Coincidentally, cherry picker was the name of Paula Poundstone's last special.
Man, she just kind of got away with that, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She's a lesbian. Again, they don't have penises. What were we doing? What's this story about?
Man.
What
It's
happened?
so all over the fucking place.
Oh, sorry. So yeah,
sorry. You guys have to understand. We're just in a really good mood today because it's just such a glorious day.
It's one of the funniest days of all time.
Everyone we hate is fighting.
It's great.
The air is so fresh.
What's the
It's
expected?
it's so weird to like live in this new age where I wake up and we're not in a fight with anybody, and everybody else is fighting. It's a very refreshing way to live life. You're like, oh. You're all fighting, huh? That sucks.
Let's see here. Campedito says he is more a kid being made. Mersh is right. Imagine constructing your own kid from other kids' body parts.
Yeah, they have CRISPR. So you're telling me if you make your baby in CRISPR that you don't give it your last name?
Yeah, that's true. Mr. Legitimacy says, afternoon boys. Love the content. If you boys want something good to snack on, I recommend Double Dip Maple Peanuts from nuts.com. I got to hook up on these things. They're so good. This guy's too alive.
I bet you there's 7 things in those that Royce can't have.
You already said maple, so I am out.
Yeah.
I can't eat anything anymore.
This motherfucker's at the point now where he's like, well, I can't have peanuts because those aren't the best nut. I was told the optimal nut is to have an almond.
Hey, I am down to 209 now, so I'm feeling
All
pretty
right.
good. Feeling pretty good.
But you gotta, you can't have maple peanuts though.
Okay, listen. Okay, hold on. So Marie did the bodybuilding thing yesterday, right? And the day before, Mark Lobliner happened to be in town doing a GNC thing. So he goes, hey, you want to get a workout in? So we went to go work out with him. And when we took a workout with him, whenever he sees Marie, sees how lean Marie is, and says he's the one training her, he goes, hey, you can have a burger tonight, okay? I have a cheat meal tonight. Have a burger. So, of course, Marie's fucking super excited, right? But he didn't tell me I could have one. So then we have...
That's
hilarious.
I know. So we go to this restaurant at Disney Springs. It's really good. It's like fucking, the food is fire. We sit at the bar.
Royce is like sheepishly like, can I have a burger
I did.
too?
I no, I did. I was like, I was. And so,
And he was bottom of
so
the
I
bed.
sit down. So I sit down at this restaurant. I sit at the bar, and Marie orders this like double cheeseburger that has bacon jam on it. You know that bacon jam, bro.
Yeah, that shit is fucking.
And homemade kettle chips that they make there. Oh my god! And I'm sitting there, and I order just grilled chicken and vegetables. And she goes, you want a bite? I'm like, yeah. I took a bite, and I look at her and go, I fucking hate you. I hate you so fucking much. This is the worst. And then she went and had a cookie. She had a cookie. I was miserable. He didn't give me a burger.
Devin, this discrimination case is a big one. What's the expected impact of this ruling?
Well, a very interesting case, Diane. This involved alleged reverse discrimination by a straight woman alleging being
Oh
passed
yeah,
over
the
for-
story.
Guys,
I totally forgot.
this is
What the fuck?
a professional show.
I totally
job
forgot what the
because,
fuck we were
she
even
was not
talking
gay.
about.
Man, something about a gay guy fighting with a bunch of gay guys fighting with a woman.
By a gay employer. And what the Supreme Court unanimously said today in this opinion by Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson is that the standard is the same no matter whether you're in a minority group.
Why did we have to bring this to the Supreme Court? It's fucking weird to me that the Supreme Court had to go, yeah, you can't also discriminate against white people.
Well, I mean,
weird.
yeah, I get it, but this is their job. The Supreme Court is just referees for retards.
Yeah, that's true.
360 million retards, and we need fucking 8 referees to go, no, you can't do that. And you're like, all right.
A majority
It's weird
group
that they'll hear this case, but they won't hear cases about like Maryland banning people's Second Amendment right and shit like that. And they won't touch anything on those topics. They won't touch anything that has anything to do with guns or police use of violence or
Well, that's
none
okay.
of that shit.
It's okay. It doesn't matter because did you see this? KGP, Ratchety Ann has left the Democratic Party. I'm not kidding you. This is real.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I seen this yesterday.
I think we need to stop thinking in boxes and think
Well, you're a lesbian. You only think in boxes and about boxes and have your face in boxes.
outside of our boxes and not
Yeah, you goddamn cherry picker.
Okay.
Fucking asshole.
Fucking cherry pickers, man. God, this is a good term. Let's just keep it. We can't get hit for a strike on that one.
Here's the thing, though, right? What if she does enter into a career in politics, right? And now what if she doesn't have... What if she's not all that bad, and really the only problem we had with her was that she really was the press secretary for the craziest White House we ever had.
Point, yeah.
And it's like, we've called her a moron for years, but it's like, she had to go out every day and defend some absolutely wild shit.
Now,
what if
honestly,
she's just
she did
normal?
the best she could.
So
Yeah, if she just lives a normal life now, what if she's actually likable?
Okay, what if if she is likable? Then I ask Mersh.
If she was normal,
I'll give my
she's
real
an
answer.
attractive woman.
I'll give my real answer, especially here dressed in like normal clothes. She's not bad looking. She's really not. That's being
if
honest.
you changed the hair, she would be hot.
That's racist.
I've always said she was attractive. Like,
Yeah.
remember, we had Jen Psaki before this. And when they said, oh, yeah, they're replacing her with this one, I went, oh, okay. She won't be too bad to look at. And then again, she just turned out to be really dumb. Like, she just would come out every week and look like a deer in headlights. And it was, but again, in her defense, it was always like having to defend, like Pete Ducey would be like, so the federal government is actually taking money out of our transportation budget to use lasers to cut off kids' penises.
That sounds great.
Does the White House defend this? And then she'd have to go, I mean, yeah, lasers, penises. I mean, come on. It's a win-win.
Look.
We love penises. We love lasers. It's America.
Look, the president has been very clear that he's for penis lasers. He's been very, very clear.
It's just
All right, I got one. I got a hypothetical. Let's try her job out. All right, let me hit you with a Peter Ducey question. All right,
Sure.
And then you guys give me your best spin. Yeah. So it was reported by the Associated Press the other day that President Biden sniffed a little girl, then shit his pants, and that little girl was the Pope. Does the White House have any statements on the matter?
Okay, so it's very clear that little girl had pooped her pants, and he had just watched the seminal Adam Sandler hit Billy Madison. So to make the little girl feel more calm, Biden, in a heroic way, pooped his own pants to let her know she wasn't alone. So if you look at it through that angle, he was being a hero, and he made a child feel comfortable.
Okay, that would have been Royce's angle with it. I probably would have went with the classic. You know, look, Peter, with all the work this administration's doing, you know, it's like I'm not going to sit here and acknowledge these, you know, goofy stories that come from your outfit. We've had 5 executive orders this week. We've turned over 10,000 children trans. And we're just doing really great. And we want to focus on what this administration's doing, like making your money
all
worthless.
those things are bad.
Yeah.
All those
Let me
things are
try.
bad.
Let me try. Peter, I hear you. You pooped your pants.
See? Okay, but that's not even fair because she was never that good. Bessie, you would have been better.
Bessie, you have a bright future, dude. If you
would have been better.
Honestly, if you wanted to be a press secretary, you are in. No, sir.
That would have been, oh my God, I would love to have
Peter,
that.
you pooped your pants. Maybe leave. It smells.
Hey guys, you
pooped
smell
your
that?
pants.
Peter pooped his pants. Everybody, ew, and everybody starts laughing.
And they start calling him Peter. They start calling him Peter Poopy Pants. Peter Poopy Pants.
Peter Dookie.
Peter Dookie. Peter Dookie's
CNN
good.
pointing their fingers.
Peter Dookie. Peter.
That actually would be. That would have been great if we had 4 years of Pessy under Biden. Just going. Actually, you're the one who pooped your pants. Next.
Next,
That
please.
doesn't acknowledge anything. It doesn't fucking. It's just literally just childish comebacks.
Hey, that's how they treat us, like fucking
That's a good
children.
point. It's a good
Get it
today.
back.
Yeah.
I think we need to stop thinking in boxes and think outside.
We need to start
of
thinking
our
outside the bun.
Hell yeah, dude.
boxes.
She starts doing it. This just turns into a commercial for Taco Bell. You're like, what the fuck?
You know, now that I'm not under so much pressure, I could enjoy one of these Crunchwrap Supremes.
And not be so partisan. If you are willing to stand side by side with me, regardless of your political, how you identify politically.
Well, I would not stand side by side with you. Okay, so let's calm down. All right.
I'll stand side by side with you, but like 3 steps ahead.
Yeah.
Because I'm the man.
Merch wants to do the horizontal mambo. I'm bringing that back too. I'm bringing old school sex terms back.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna Marie tonight. If you're listening, we're doing the horizontal mambo.
Me and the missus are gonna bump uglies later.
We're bumping uglies, boys.
And as long as you respect the community that I belong to.
What's that? What community is that? Of macaws?
We're talking about the gays, the relax. Which ones are we talking about?
Yeah, you
here?
got to be clear about your community. You're part of a lot of communities.
And vulnerable communities that I respect.
What's a vulnerable community? I'm trying to understand. Like a weak.
Everything that's not white
Oh.
Yeah.
or straight or law abiding.
Okay. Feels like they're more the aggressors, but okay.
I will be there with you.
All right, so clearly the left has bigger problems than just young men. If even their former White House press secretary is leaving the...
Bro, well, Kane, you really thought they were just going to give you Tucker show?
Yeah, man. Fox is.
Yeah, they didn't. They did not.
It's unwatchable, except for maybe like there's like 3 dudes that there's some good clips of. Like Gutfeld, you could still get a good clip out of.
Gutfeld has some good lines. I will
Waters,
say.
you could get a good clip out of sometimes, and that's from. And then Pete Ducey, but he's not even on he's at the White House.
In the meantime, city officials are calling for an investigation after federal immigration agents arrested at least 10 people.
That's right. It comes after immigrants arrived at a building in the South Loop yesterday for what they thought was a routine check-in. Our Darius Johnson live in the South Loop where it all went down. Darius, good morning.
Hey there, ladies. Good morning to you. This building right here behind me, that is...
Hey there, ladies. Good morning.
Why are you standing next to a gas generator?
Office, and that is the site of a surprise ICE operation that activists are now calling a setup. ICE agents showed up here armed and masked, arriving with no notice and detaining people who thought that they were coming here to report for a normal case review, but that was not the
Trabajo
case. And this morning, that fallout is still unfolding.
Your case was reviewed.
I keep seeing a lot of footage of like people just throwing bottles and like shit at these like ICE agents and like fucking with their cars and shit. And I'm like, how do you get away with that? It's nuts.
I guess I don't know. All right. So here you go.
President Trump now ordering an investigation into whether aides to former President Biden covered up Biden's mental state. He claims they deceived the public. This morning, President Trump ordering the Justice Department to investigate the final years of Joe Biden's presidency. Trump issuing a memo claiming, without evidence, that aides abused the power of presidential signatures through the use of an auto pen.
There is evidence.
That would constitute an unconstitutional wielding of the power of the presidency, a circumstance that would have implications for the legality and validity of numerous executive actions. Trump's order calls into question the legitimacy of Biden's presidential pardons, judicial appointments, and more than 1,000 other documents signed in Biden's final 2 years in office.
Who was it? It was Mike Johnson that was talking about. He was talking about Biden. He was saying like he had said something like, "Mr. President, you did an executive order with blah 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 blah," and he's like, "No, I didn't. I didn't do that." He goes, "You signed it. Yes, you did." He's like, "Oh, I never did that," and he had to explain to him, "Sir, you did." And it was like a very like. Everybody knew, dude. Everybody fucking knew.
Yeah, we were not like we were saying it for years, and we're just two idiots on a comedy show.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the secret was out. Like again, it's some things you can hide, some things you can't hide. If a guy still has his mind about him, then you can hide a lot of shit, but you can't hide dementia. You can hide it in like campaigns, like when they would campaign on him, because you could just like pick and choose. Like, all right, get him in there, let him make a fucking 8-minute appearance, and then get him the fuck out of there. But once you're president, it's like all day. It's cameras, so it's like they're gonna catch every little thing.
But I mean, it's.
How many times did he just like walk away from a podium and then walk back to the podium, and they would have to come out and go, "No, you're done." It's.
Yeah, you're right. You can't hide the mind stuff. Like we literally hid that the president was in a wheelchair. Like, you know what I mean? Because he could still talk. You know. But yeah, that's. Oh, by the way, 9mm SMG I just saw tweeted. I'm waiting to see what Ian Miles Chong has to say on the matter before I take sides.
That's very funny.
Yeah, because whatever he says, I'm doing the opposite.
Well, he already said that Trump should be impeached and J.D. Vance replaced him, and then Elon Musk retweeted that.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
I have him muted, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's getting spicy on X, formerly known as Twitter.
Trump's not going to back down, and neither is Elon. Oh, no. Oh, no. Elon just posted something 2 minutes ago.
Uh-oh.
It's getting...
What do we got?
Okay.
What do we got?
As Francine Smith would say, it is now getting too spicy for the pepper. We have... Elon tweeted this.
Uh-oh.
Just a little smiley face, and... In 1992 Trump party with Jeffrey Epstein.
Of a Mar-a-Lago party shows Trump giving Epstein his personal attention. Donald! The footage, shot in November of 1992, before Trump opened the resort as a club shows the future president surrounded by cheerleaders for the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins.
All right, well, that's just
so what?
awesome.
That's cool, though.
Well,
Trump's
the Bills.
fun-loving bachelor lifestyle for an appearance on Faith Daniels' NBC talk show.
We're going to get great ratings on your show.
Trump is surrounded by women as music blares in the background. After a while, Trump goes to greet 3 new guests. Among them, the financier Jeffrey Epstein.
Come on in. Go inside.
More than a decade before his guilty plea on state prostitution charges. Later in the footage, Trump is seen talking to Epstein and another man as women are dancing in front of them. Trump alternates between dance.
Now, look, I'm going to say something right now. Let me be clear here. I try to be as fair with these things as you can. That being said, whether Trump went to the island or not is to be known, obviously. But all the billionaires knew who fucking Epstein was because of his money. So, I mean, I don't know, man. This isn't like, I mean, I know what Elon's doing. He's doing a little, little flame war or whatever. But this isn't that big of a pipe bomb as he thinks, Like, we've all seen this video.
No, yeah. It's not. He's just being a little,
It's funny
snarky.
you say that because it's like someone did comment that on Twitter and basically say like, look, like we understand that Epstein did horrible things and Ghislaine and that, but a lot of people, he was still a high-ranking like social, like a rich guy, you know what I mean? So it's like clout is clout. So some of these people just flew on the jet just so they could say they did, and it's biting them in the ass.
I don't know what's
It's
going to
not. This is going to be so fun.
This is fucking crazy.
Trump didn't think that Elon was going to go there, and he went there, and some things you could take back, some things you can't.
No.
This is one of those things you can't. It's hilarious, but not as hilarious as Dave Portnoy's meltdown on his show.
Oh my God. Has this been fucking amazing, has it
Bro,
not?
today this was my top story today. This was going to be our top story, and I didn't do it first because the fucking Elon thing happened. But
No,
yeah,
I know.
Here we go.
This was...
Hey, Kirk, if you just want me to kick him out, not mention it, not care that this kid
Not at
is
all.
anti-Semitic,
Not at all.
shut
Not at all.
up. If you just want me to ignore it,
Don't tell me to shut up. Don't tell me.
shut the fuck up, you bald fuck.
Okay, go ahead.
How's that?
Oh, it's kill. I'll never recover from that, Dave. Go ahead, continue. I'll never recover.
Well, you're the one who big boss man, don't tell. I'll tell you, you work for me.
Okay, go ahead,
You
continue.
little bitch. You work for me.
Ew.
Cool, you work for me, you little bitch. Well, ready for that wrongful termination suit if you fire him for doing that? You moron.
You bet. For now,
Oh, you
continue.
don't? For
By the
now.
way, good on this guy for slipping that in there.
Said for now.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, fuck it. By the way, look at this guy. You're unhinged, dude.
For now, quit. I don't
Well,
care. I'll see 500 grand.
is this show or not a show? Like, is this a show or not a show? Like, we can't have a conversation?
You're an idiot.
Okay, continue.
You're literally saying people should be allowed to make Jew jokes, say whatever they want right fucking now.
Yes.
Yes.
How is that fucking even controversial?
And you know what? I wouldn't even be mad if it was some Upper West Side uptight lefty Jew that was saying this. But it's Dave, Mr. like, oh man, comedy. They're coming after
dead,
comedy.
man.
Yeah, bro, I'm fucking edgy, dude. I don't back down. I'll post Tom Brady's kids' penis pictures on the internet. I don't give a
And
fuck.
need a court order to take it down?
Yeah, like, okay, dude.
Yes, I think people should be allowed to make jokes.
So how many motherfucking Jews have to be killed before you stop?
You think Jews are getting killed because of jokes, bro?
He's
Oh my
losing
God.
his mind.
Royce, that fucking guy today.
I got it.
Oh.
I got it. You're gonna really like him. You ready to like this dude?
You know, I knew yesterday morning running, I thought of the skinny jeans thing. And I knew once I dropped that on him in the argument, which was, hey, look, like, I don't know, you made a dumb skinny jeans joke. I didn't really care, but like 2 days later when somebody got raped in Indiana, I don't think it was because you told that joke. I knew he was going to be upset that I brought it up.
Sure.
And he was a different person.
He turned on that.
Is that Blind Mike?
I don't know.
Yeah, he got off kilter. I played him like
that
a
might be.
fucking fiddle. Like, bottom line, I own him now.
The best part about mistaking somebody for Blind Mike is he'll never know if you actually were very close.
I know. That's the fun. That's so great.
You could look completely different. He would never know.
It's a black woman.
If he kind of sounds like Artie Lang, then we'll know if it's Blind Mike.
All right, let's see.
Like 2 days later, when somebody got raped in Indiana, I don't think it was because you told that joke. I knew he was going to be upset that I brought it up.
Sure.
And he was a different person.
Sounds like him, dude.
Turned on that.
Yeah,
line.
he got off kilter. I play him like a fucking fiddle. Like, bottom line, I own him now. We got the champ. We broke him. We really, and now he's scrambling. He's one of these guys. He's one of these, celebrities who are defined by this. He's Howard Stern. It's like, jokes. How many people have to die? I'm like, I don't know, 46, 2, none. I don't know. You tell me. They're fucking jokes.
Good for him, dude. By the way, I like it. You'll save me $500,000 a year. Damn, you pay well, dude. Damn. $500,000 to do this? Jesus.
Yeah, hey, Dave, we'll come work for Barstool. I love Jews. Yeah. They're cool.
Yay Jews or boo Jews, depending on how much Portnoy takes. So yeah, he didn't back down. Portnoy turned fucking red, bro. He looked like a psychopath, dude. You need to chill the fuck out, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you think you should just be able to tell jokes? I can't believe he said that. Like, yeah, I think you should. Okay, and Jews are not getting killed on the street. Like, not large. 2 did. That's not in large numbers. If we're based, I can't ever make a black joke then because of how many black people are killed every day.
And also, like, take that up with the people that are doing the attacks. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. But
yeah, the people do. By the way, they're not throwing Molotov cocktails at Jews because Mel Brooks made Spaceballs. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're unrelated. Like, by the way, the people that are saying the fuck the Jews things are doing it now, not because they hate Jews, by the way. Maybe some do, but now
it's getting that reaction out of you.
Because now it's turned the fucker right in the pussy. You joke. Oh my God, he did it to himself. It's so. When people do it to themselves, it's so much funnier to me.
Well, and he doesn't realize, like, now he's just going to keep getting that. I said last night on Nightwave, I'm like, if it had been just somebody saying Dave Portnoy's fat and you were having a meltdown about it, then guess what you're going to be hearing every day now? It's like, oh man, look at that fatty Portnoy. Like, you know what I mean? It's whatever. Stop giving them the reaction.
Yeah. No, I know. And it's like you're doing it. And you look fucking crazy, dude. You should be able to make fun of whatever you want. You fucking moron.
He's been really finding a weird hill to die on.
But that's fine. But like the making Jew jokes is causing Jews to die is the same argument as violent video games. Like, you're doing the same thing. You fucking Tipper Gore over here.
Bro, I'm tired of hearing that blank is are being murdered left and right. Blah blah blah. Why aren't you in hiding, Dave? Hey Dave Portnoy. If Jews are being targeted by elite Gestapo fucking squads.
Yeah, the last person that walked into your property and targeted you's last name was Stein, so you can't even say it was anti-Semitic.
Yeah, that's the guy you're most scared of is Stein.
Stein. So, shut up. You're scared of Alex Stein, dude. Shut up.
The stupidest thing in the world. That was another indicator of what a bitch Dave Portnoy is.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't just, like, make up with stuff. Like, just make up. Have a beer with Alex Stein. The internet would love it. You could have just made up and been cool.
Maybe Dave Portnoy's on the Epstein flight log.
Maybe.
I don't know. Guys, revengeofthesis.locals.com and patreon.com/we're-not-sorry. $7 a month. You can catch
What are you doing?
You can catch up on yesterday's show. It was fucking fantastic. It was very funny. Go check that one out and go check out
the movie riff we did.
The movie riff.
A lot of people we heard good things about the movie riff.
Well, I think this month you're really going to like it because we're going to be watching the Horatio Sands Cuba Gooding Jr. vehicle boat trip for Pride Month.
It's a vehicle with an actual vehicle in it.
It's going to be great. So make sure you sign up for that. $7 a month is all it takes. That's what we keep doing our shows. We can see we don't get a lot of live reads because we're a little too edgy for some people. But we'll be right back. Stay where you are.
There's my handsome business partner. Now, we can't be late for our meeting with the bank.
That's so cool. You guys are going to open a business.
Yeah, well, I got a ton of business experience. I mean, I had that job creating ads for the North Dakota Board of Tourism. Hi, do you like South Dakota but don't want to see Mount Rushmore? Come to North Dakota. It's just a very long drive from wherever you live. Best of all, most of the good license plates aren't taken yet. Imagine coming here and having Cool Dude, or Yay Jews, or Boo Jews, depending on where you stand on Jews. North Dakota, we're not even the best Dakota.
Second hour ROTC. Thank you for staying with us. It is a Thursday show. If you want to catch the second half of tomorrow's show, so one free hour and one paywall hour, our favorite hour of the week. It's the Friday second hour. We even answer some of your questions. We play some of your videos that you send on Locals or Patreon. It's just $7 a month. That's all it costs you to support a bunch of cool dudes.
Just cool dudes doing cool dude stuff.
And if you join, you become an official cool dude.
Oh, did you get I sent you a message,
Yes,
by the way.
I did.
Okay, you did?
Let me see. Let me just check. Okay, how much? Send me how much.
Oh,
Just type it to me. Type it. I'm just curious. I want to compare notes real quick. We're comparing notes, folks. This is important stuff. This is like behind the scenes creator things that we're doing. Nice.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. Okay, that's
Not
ROTC.
bad.
That's ROTC.
No, that was just for me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
that's just
yours
for
was
Nightwave.
great.
That was me.
Mine,
That was me.
mine
Okay.
was not.
Good job. That was cool. Not bad.
Well, I don't hate that.
ROTC.
I mean, look, we get a little pissy with Rumble sometimes, but hey, good job, boys.
Anyway.
Look, okay, hey, let's just say it would be nicer if we didn't have to get persistently frustrated with you.
That there you listen. Thank you.
you.
There it is. Thank you. We really have to talk to like a girlfriend.
Pessy's using that like fucking corporate language.
Yeah.
Hey Rumble.
Middle management.
Hey Rumble. No, you pooped your pants.
Well, I mean, Mersh, to be fair, we go to them and go, why is there negative $1,300 in my account? And they go, hey, we got pizza. So
what toppings and from where? And are they $1,400? Are they $1,400 slices?
They're Little Caesars hot and ready, no toppings.
Oh, fuck you! I'll have a fish lunch, thank you. Anyway, you know what time it is? Low-hanging fruit time. It is low-hanging fruit
Oh
time.
God, the lowest hanging fruit.
Before I even press
This fruit
play,
hangs so low it bends the tree branches.
before I press play, look at that. Look at the absolute size and mass that we're dealing with here with the slopper.
Have you been dying to ride Avatar Flight of Passage at Disney World's Animal Kingdom, but you weren't sure if you'd fit? Hey everyone, we're plus-size park hoppers. We range in sizes from 2X to 5X. Make sure you like this video and
It's 3X to 6X. We've all gone up a level.
follow us for more plus-size Disney tips and tricks. Flight of Passage is an exhilarating simulation ride that takes you soaring
And the
through
only way we'll ever experience flight in our fat lives.
Look, if it ain't Universal or Busch Gardens, I ain't going.
Oh, by the way, do not sleep on SeaWorld during Hallow Scream. That shit's fucking lit. They have
Okay, I don't shit on SeaWorld either.
You could
but-
basically walk around and smoke weed. They do not care.
soaring through Pandora on the back of a Banshee. There is a test seat for this ride to the left of the entrance.
There is a hilarious take a picture of that fat person seat, and we make sure to put it right. And actually, I'm not kidding you. We put it like right in the middle. That way, everybody could really see how fat you are. It's not like to the side. It's in the middle. You know?
I've never needed a test seat, like a test chair. Like, you got a chair I can try out first so I know I'm not going to go into this place and embarrass myself.
Do you have a Larry chair for Flight of Passage on Avatar? Is there a Larry chair? They're gonna hate it because I've been on this ride and it has arms.
You will need to ask a cast member for assistance in order to use it.
Oh, they don't. Oh my God, it's more embarrassing. So a lot of roller coasters, Universal does, there's a bunch of places do where the test seat's just outside. There's nobody out there. You can just go sit on yourself, and there's a red light and a green light. And if you pull it down and it's a green, that means you could ride it. And if not, it's basically so fat people don't have to make the line if they're not going to fit, right? I did not know this at Animal Kingdom where this ride is, which makes sense that they're at Animal Kingdom. Where this ride is, you have to ask the cast member to do, so you have to actually ask permission to go, excuse me, ma'am, I'm too fat. May I test the hilarious chair here to see if I fit? I just want to make sure that not only is I need to document my shame here for my Instagram. So if you don't mind.
I need to find out if I in fact fit so that I can then sit.
Yes, we do this thing called If I Fits, I Sits, where it's what we do is.
It's gross, basically, but let me explain.
Okay, look, it's disgusting, okay? Think about, like, the worst person you see at a park. Now imagine 5 of us walking up everywhere together. Because when you see a slopper in wild, it's like 1, maybe 2 if they're a couple. But very rarely are you going to come upon a 5 in the wild. Like, that's a herd, okay? That's a herd, all right?
I am, from this day forward, calling every ride test seat a hilarity chair.
It's a hilarity chair. It's the hilarity chair. It's the chair to see. Because that seat's only for that reason. There's no reason to have that other than
comedy.
What was happening before they had those seats outside is fat people were getting pissed because they were waiting in these really long 3-hour lines, get up front, and then they couldn't ride it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now what they decided to do is like, well, fuck that. We're just going to put the seat outside. You know, and if you fits, you sits.
Our Flight of Passage at Disney World's Animal Kingdom, but you weren't sure if you'd fit. Hey everyone, we're plus-size park hoppers. We range in sizes from 2X to 5X. Make sure you like this video and follow us for more plus-size Disney tips and tricks. Flight of Passage is an exhilarating simulation ride that takes you soaring through Pandora on the back of a Banshee. There is a test seat for this ride to the left of the entrance. You will need to ask a cast member for assistance in order to use.
Damn, girl, you thick.
With a lot of C's.
Vehicle here is very similar to.
I'm sorry, when there's more than 3 sloppers, when there's 5, it's called a bloat of sloppers. I was just corrected.
Oh, is that what it's called? Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, King of all pixels. It's a bloat of sloppers.
I thought it was like a pod, like whales.
Whales are cool.
I was referring to them as a blech of sloppers.
A blech of sloppers. Okay.
A blech of sloppers. That's the Yiddish word for it.
Uh-huh.
Cast member for assistance in order to use it. The ride vehicle here is very similar to a bike seat.
Look, I've been on this ride. I cannot wait to see what they look like.
For the ride, you'll need to straddle the seat and walk yourself forward.
I came 5 times during the ride.
Before sitting down. The seat is anti-slip, so once you sit down, it will be difficult to reposition yourself without
Good to have a
standing
nice
up. The safety
anti-slip seat.
Oh my God, they
in
filmed
here
it.
is a combined back and calf restraint. If you hear a click when the restraints come up, that means you're good to go. If it doesn't click right away, we recommend pointing your toes or sliding your feet in as close as possible.
Oh my God.
In our experience, if this
I'm going back. I have to see that. I have to see.
It's like putting a sandwich in a small Ziploc.
Yeah, I have to. God,
how am I going to get this foot-long hoagie into this tiny sandwich
I know
bag?
exactly what you're talking about when a sandwich is too big and you're trying to fit it in the Ziploc.
Just too big, but you're like,
when you try to zip it, when you try to zip the top, you mush the crust because the zipper gets caught in the crust. I know exactly. That's what you are. That's what you are.
Lettuce.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you're 10 pounds of sandwich in a 5-pound bag.
She walked into my office. She was 10 pounds of sandwich in a 5-pound bag.
Is that Adnan?
Yeah. Fucking and it's baloney. Oh, fuck! Look at that! Come on! Look, you're gonna make fun. We have to make fun of this. I think the comedy police will arrest us if we don't. Okay? And don't take our shit anymore, Segura. This is our bit.
Oh my God! Yeah, you're stealing enough of our shit.
Getting your feet in as close as possible. In our experience, if the seat doesn't lock right away, a cast member will come up and help you lock it in.
Oh God! Then you have to be embarrassed while some 17. Sorry, it's Disney. So some 18 or 19-year-old cast member has to push the seat into your back fat because you will fit if you push it because the back will just a mold to it.
Being able to fit on this ride really depends on your specific body shape.
There isn't enough Purell on this earth that would make me get that close to the rear end of a park slopper. Look how danger zone.
Look at where. Where did Mersh go? Oh no.
Oh no!
She farted him away.
He's back.
That was me this time.
No, it wasn't. The problem is Mersh is that look at this photo. Look at the photo. Look at the screen. It took up all the bandwidth.
Was the bandwidth.
It
Yeah,
took up all the
my download speed just.
You know what it is? We're both on Frontier. It took up all the Frontier bandwidth. It literally
There's
killed
a magnetic field around this fat woman, and it's fucking with your internet right now.
They're gonna email me going, "Are you torrenting something?" Like, no.
How did you download 400 gigs?
Katie both
I'm
wear
not.
size.
No, I'm not torrenting anything. The woman in the video's wearing Torrid.
Torrid.
Yeah,
it's
you got
different.
it's very similar.
Look at the back fat. The back fat is intriguing to me. You know,
intriguing.
Yeah, it's like the gorillas, and I want to be the mist. Like I want to inspect it.
If you ever see them in public, just walk up to them and then go, fascinating, and then just walk away.
I wonder, just like how much fuel you could convert them into.
Well, look, listen.
Only Hitler knows.
Jesus, Pessy. That's a nice tennis skirt she's wearing, though. It's cute. You think she plays?
Tennis
Anna and
skirt.
Katie both
That's
wear
a bed skirt.
It's king size bed skirt.
Yeah.
size 3X.
3X.
But Deanna was able to ride while Katie was not. Those of us who wear sizes 4X and 5X are also not able to ride this. If you use a wheelchair or ECV, you will need to transfer from a wheelchair into the ride vehicle. There is a transfer device available to make transferring easier. Depending on which room you're sent to, there may be stairs in the queue. If you're unable to use stairs, just let the cast member know and they'll direct you where to go.
You can use stairs. You choose not to.
That's on you.
Use them. Maybe you'll be. Look, that's the thing about stairs. If you keep using them all the time, then they can become easier because you lose weight.
3D ride is not only visually stunning, but appealing to all of the senses. We hope that these tips help in Sivaco.
What does Sivaco mean? Is that some sort of fat slang that I'm going to wear?
Is that like an Avatar thing? I bet it's an Avatar thing.
Man, who's your favorite character in Avatar?
The blue one.
That movie made $6 trillion.
And no one can name a character.
Nobody knows that movie. Nobody remembers it
at all. Shall we check in on the public education system? Because sometimes I like to check in on the public education system.
Sure, that'll get us in a good mood.
So the person sitting down is a teacher, and the one standing up is a student.
Oh! What? You think that affected me any?
A trans teacher. Do you want to hear that again? I want you to listen.
Oh! You think that affected me anyway?
Do you think that affected me anyway, dude?
I mean, yeah, I would hate getting hit in the face. Like, even if I no-sell it, it hurts.
That affected me anyway.
You know what else hurts? Your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I know how this affected you. It's going to waste 4 hours of your time later tonight on Reddit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but this person was going to waste 4 hours on Reddit anyway.
And if you're a trans, you're gonna,
Yeah.
as you're one of these trans activists, it's a black kid, you're gonna blame yourself.
Yeah, of course. It was a learning experience for you.
What did I do wrong?
Yeah, how did I? You know, I'm the teacher. What did I do to elicit that reaction?
I don't want it. You want me to hit you again? I don't want it. You want me to hit you again? My God.
Ooh.
I told your dumb ass I'll knock those dumb ass glass off your fucking face. And do I look like I care? What the fuck wrong with you?
You're crying. You're starting to cry.
My granny, nigga, stop fucking playing with me. What the fuck wrong with you?
He said, use a bitch on my granny.
Well,
You're torn.
And this, yeah, I mean, this young
Mersh
man
is having what I call a
obviously-
classic Natalie Imbruglia moment. He's torn.
This young man is just upset. He wants to get through his classes so he can go on to medical school, and his teacher is obviously in the way.
No, that makes sense. Obviously, that's what I picked up from the story. How many teachers have to get slapped before you stop making teacher jokes, Mersh? How many?
All of them.
Oh, it's a lot.
Every single one.
And even so, even after it stops, they still should.
Vandalized again. The Kobe and Gianna Bryant mural downtown LA has been spray painted white and gray just weeks after being restored. You're watching Eyewitness News at 11:30 live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Colleen Sullivan.
And I'm Philip Palmer. The Kobe and Gianna Bryant mural had just been restored thanks to a donation by Lakers player Luka Doncic.
Now police are looking whether both events were caused by the same people. Eyewitness News reporter Sid Garcia is live with more on this story. Sid.
So our working theory is it's a Clippers fan, and he didn't like Kobe. Like, it had nothing to do with his death, but he's just like, there can't be two fucking basketball teams in one city. That shit's fucking crazy, right?
It's like you're confusing people, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, guys, it's just heartbreaking to see, like you mentioned, second time in a month. What's going to happen now, it's still up in the air, but the fans we talked to just simply said it's messed up. The mural at 14th
Cool.
Watch it was LeBron.
Yeah.
of Main Street has been vandalized again. Someone scribbled all over the mural of Kobe.
LeBron's paying somebody to ruin Kobe's legacy.
That's hilarious. You know what? Honestly, I believe that. LeBron's a piece of shit. He really is, though. LeBron is a piece of shit, though.
Yo, can you go and find all the Kobe murals and paint LeBron was better on them, please?
Bryant with white spray paint. It was on display for a few years before someone decided to deface it the first time. In April, somebody used black spray paint to vandalize it, leaving some profane stuff on there. This morning, fans who came by to see it shared with us that they're disgusted and upset that someone would do this again.
I'm
As
disgusted
mentioned, you
that
were
a
Luka
dad would
Doncic.
risk his life, his daughter's life, and the lives of others just to get to a stupid kid's basketball game and goes against his pilot's instructions and makes him fly through the fog. I think that's disgusting.
All right, we'll agree to disagree.
Yeah, well, he is the first black father to leave and take his kid with him.
I
So he's got that
know.
going for him.
I know who did this. There's only one man, Ari Shafir. Has
Okay.
to be Ari Shafir. Think about it. Really think about it. They
Yeah, because
basically
if anybody
canceled that shit.
benefited from this, it was Ari.
It was Ari Shafir. He did this.
Paid to have it redone after the first time it was vandalized. What's going to happen now? That's still up in the air. We've reached out to the artist, so we're waiting to hear back from him. Here's a sample of what fans told us when they came out here to check it out.
Yo, I just think that's just like fucked up. Let me guess.
I think this is horrible. I mean, Kobe's a legend in LA, and the guy who did it, he can't possibly be from LA, you know?
I mean,
Yeah, you
I
can.
would think he is.
Yeah. Yeah, you know how many people in Miami hate Dan Marino?
Yeah, you think he traveled all the way here from Minnesota to defend the Timberwolves?
Yeah, seriously.
No, I'm sure it's just a guy in L.A. who's mentally ill.
Well, he got to be crazy because this is so disrespectful.
What if it was like, I don't know, and hear me out here, like someone related to that girl that he allegedly raped? Oh, I could just say that he raped.
Mm-hmm.
What about that? Remember that one? Then he bought his wife like this pink, like $2 million ring. Remember that?
Yes, sir. That was a
Yeah.
very expensive ring.
It was a rape ring.
Well, we know how much getting away with a rape costs. $2 million.
Mm-hmm.
Not only to Kobe, but to the city, you know? And I can't believe it. It happened second time.
Who cares? I'm sorry, but who cares? It's a city. You could have put anything up there, and they would have spray painted over it.
Sad, man. It's messed up because, first of all, it's Kobe, it's Gigi, it's a mural, it represents something, right?
Who gives a shit about either of these people?
It's fucking basketball. Who cares? Whatever.
Look, these L.A. people take their graffiti very seriously.
Yeah, they really put a stop to that. Well, of course, we have not forgotten. It is Pride Month.
You.
No, well.
Ceremonial first pitch will actually be done with our very first one-of-a-kind Pride Ball.
The Seattle Mariners have a Pride Ball.
And what is the Pride Ball?
It's the brainchild of Mariners
If you hit it, you get hit with a hate crime.
Yeah.
creative director Carrie Zierler, and its impact will extend far beyond Seattle.
It's starting a journey.
Oh, that's the Pride Ball.
Oh, because it has rainbow stitching. Oh, how original.
Here at T-Mobile Park. After we pitch this tonight, we're going to pack this up and we're going to ship it around the country to different ballparks throughout the month of June to be used as the ceremonial first pitch ball in other
It'd be so
parks.
funny if like one of the teams just goes, nah.
Yeah. Like, nah.
They should give it to Marv Albert.
Baseball has the ability to bring people together and bring communities together, much like the stitches on the baseball.
Yeah, that packed crowd
itself. And
Holy
every
shit,
little
yeah, that's a
stitch
bad
Bro,
crowd.
baseball sucks. Baseball sucks.
I mean, it's one thing if you go to like, I don't know, if there's like two good teams playing a good game, but the odds of that are very slim. Like, it's really just a place to go hang out and drink and eat expensive hot dogs. And you can do that anywhere. Like at a basketball game.
Yeah, or football game. Or a superior football game.
Look, baseball has one thing going for it. It's the only thing they play in the summer.
That's true.
They're the only game in town.
That similarly, every little.
Not at the XFL has anything to say about it.
Well, they did twice and
How did
failed
it-
twice.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
The
Pride
second
night.
time was such bullshit, though, man, because it was all COVID related.
I know. And that was a good season. I watched that season.
Yeah, but COVID killed it.
Every little Pride event, every little bit of representation and visibility and inclusivity.
Hey, how come you
Impacts-
always all look the same?
What, like they're in a ska band?
Yeah. All lesbians just end up looking like MC Search.
Pulling them up.
They all look like MC Search.
I got
They
it.
usually look like Rick Moranis or something. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
Rick
MC
Moranis and
Search or
Jason.
Andy Milanakis is what all lesbians
Yeah.
end up looking like.
Fucking Christ. It really is. Hold on.
Yeah, MC Search looks like every Jewish lesbian.
Here you go. Hold on. Here.
See, am I wrong? Am I wrong? It's literally every lesbian now.
Jenny Gilder is the co-owner of the Seattle Storm and an out gay woman. She said her journey was impacted
Yeah, I know.
by
You already
Pride
said WNBA.
Yeah.
and visibility.
I can be myself fully. And for anybody, any person, that's what you want for them, is to be themselves fully, because when you can express
Any
yourself...
person? any person.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that being themselves fully is a terrible, terrible blight to society, man.
We shouldn't encourage everyone to be themselves.
Yeah, some people should do the opposite of themselves,
Mhm.
honestly.
Some people should go, what would myself do in this situation? And then do the exact opposite.
Correct.
You can make an impact in the world.
Teams have been hosting Pride nights like the one across the street at T-Mobile.
Oh, is this a lesbian too? Is everyone a lesbian on this station?
Everyone's Lisa Simpson now, or the woman who played Lisa Simpson, Yardley Smith.
Years, but fans say there's a particular importance to see their favorite teams out and proud in this current polarizing climate.
And then meanwhile, they're like, yeah, we just want to see
10.
baseball.
Climate.
Louder and prouder is the theme this year, and I.
Okay, but at some point you have to not be louder every year.
Bro, leave Matt Pinfield alone. Like, fucking go watch a baseball game like anybody else, okay? Or Gay Kingpin. There's another one for you.
Gay Kingpin, I like it.
I totally agree with that.
Queen Pin?
We're here, and we're here to make a voice, and we're here to make it stronger and better each and every year.
Like that.
Okay, but then eventually that becomes obnoxious. It becomes too loud.
Yeah, exactly. There is a breaking point.
Come back to our community, I feel like. And so I feel like this is the time. It's changing again.
And Zierler says she's proud that her team is at the forefront of progress.
This year in particular, it's even more important to show how sports and baseball are bringing people together.
From T-Mobile Park, Ariel Orsuto, King 5 Sports.
Everything's so gay all the time now.
We are on day 5.
Okay, you said that we have to watch this body cam footage, right, Virgie?
It's very funny.
Okay.
It's very, very funny.
All right. Any setup or just play it?
No, okay, quick setup. So the media has been touting the new non-lethal invention that the police are going to start using, bolo guns.
Bolo guns are awesome.
So we're
Hell
adding
yeah.
bolo guns to the arsenal of police officers. This is what happens when a female police officer uses a bolo gun.
Oh, no.
Let's take a walk.
Do I look scared?
Take a walk.
Oh, yeah, skip to the timestamp.
What's
Or it was like a minute. Yeah, skip because this is gonna blow it. Yeah, right there where like the words.
Here?
That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, I have to ask a question.
Why is he dressed like that?
Is this going to be a situation where it's gonna backfire because it's a girl cop? Oh, let's just play it. Let's just play it. Let's just play it.
Don't give a
Let's
I
take
don't
a
give a
walk. Let's take a walk.
Do I look scared?
Take a walk.
Do I look scared?
You seem a little scared.
Bro, I watch a lot of body cam footages, and so many people commit crimes, but they would get away with them, and they just wore belts. Like, falling pants has really got
guys, get a belt. It's a good investment.
Yeah.
Put a bit in that.
Come take a walk towards my car and tell me what's going on. Stop.
Like that.
Stop.
Come on.
This guy is fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's been trying to fight everybody in this parking
Me and
lot
my
and already
brothers
beat the shit out of a security guard.
On your stupid.
Stop it.
Come on. You are. Like I'm scared.
Stop.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Stop.
Stop.
A tase.
Or taser.
Stop or you're going to get tased.
As if this is
I'm
the
going
first
to
time.
taser point.
As if this is the first time. As if this is the first time I've been there.
Yeah, I was born in it. I was molded by it.
Yeah.
I put mace on my Taco Bell, bitch.
He walks around with popcorn kernels in his pocket just in case he gets tased.
Yep.
So he has a snack on the way.
Snack on the way to jail, yeah.
With Joshua refusing to stand down, backup arrives, armed with a bolo wrap, a device that launches a high-speed Kevlar cord designed to entangle a
Let's
suspect's
go.
limbs before things spiral out of control.
Do it now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Okay.
Want my bowl?
Real quick, before she uses this.
Oh, his
Guess how
pants-
much these bolos cost?
How much?
$1,500 to $2,000 per unit, and it's $40 a cartridge.
Is it, whoa, $40 a cartridge?
Yeah, for the bolo. All right,
Okay.
here we go.
Okay, here we go.
You're gonna get hit.
Ground.
Get on the ground. Do it now. Get on the ground.
What's that?
Wait, hit play. Hit play. Hit play.
Go back. Go back a little, please.
It's not even peak. It's not even peak. Go back just
Hold
a
on,
little
let's
bit.
shut up. I got it.
He was so unimpressed.
Out of control.
It actually caught him off guard how unimpressive it was.
I'm in bowl.
Get on the ground.
Get on the ground. Do it now. Get on the ground.
What's that?
He was so disappointed.
Hit play.
Gay as
That is the greatest. That is gay as fuck. Oh my god. That literally, it sobered him up. That was so stupid.
He was like, come on, man.
She goes, it's the bolo rap. That was gay as fuck, man.
That was amazing. He was literally like, I'll fucking kill everybody. I'll fucking find you. Bam.
The hell was that?
The fuck did you?
It calmed him down.
Okay.
He was like, what the fuck was that?
Or the lasso of truth.
I watched this like 50 times now.
This really feels like something out of Reno 911.
Yep.
Get on the ground. Do it now. Get on the ground.
What's that?
It's a bull rat.
Gay as
I like that she even calmed down and embarrassingly went, it's a bolo wrap. Like she had to say it all. Listen to the way she says it. He goes, what the fuck was that? She's like, it was a bolo wrap.
It's gay as fuck.
The funniest, look, so if she put it on the one place on a human being where a bolo wrap does absolutely nothing. She put it on his waist. You're supposed to.
Mr. Wisco in chat went, he's like when you throw a slice of bologna on a crying baby's head. Have you ever seen those videos
Yeah.
where they throw a slice of cheese on a crying baby? The baby just goes, eh.
But here's the other thing. The bolo wrap works in theory if the person's running away from you, then you get a crap up their legs. But if they're just standing there, it doesn't do anything. What would it do?
Los Tejas in my chat last night was like, the bolo wrap has been defeated by its enemy. Standing still.
Yeah.
Now he has a belt.
Exactly. So stupid.
You gave him a belt. Now he can run. He just puts a bolo wrap on his pants and he's gone. You idiots. You made him faster.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
And it's supposed to be made out of Kevlar, and later on in the video, this fucking cop just pulls out his regular old shitty.
No, we're going to keep watching this. We're watching this.
It's like tasing a killer robot. You're just making it stronger.
It's so fucking funny.
Look at him. Look at it. It's like, what the fuck is that?
It's a bull rat.
gay as
Your mother. Can you move back here? Get on the ground.
Oh
Do it
my
now.
god.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Hands out to your side.
Officers move in and secure him in handcuffs just as more backup arrives. They begin escorting him to a patrol.
Are there any guy cops in this town?
vehicle.
No.
But the
Shot him
sense
with
of
the
relief
bolo
is
wrap,
short-lived.
and he felt so bad for how pathetic that was. He was like,
gave
all
up.
right,
He
gave up.
just here you go, guys. Have
It's
a win.
okay.
Hey, can you
Oh,
just
man, these guys are gonna
can they
laugh
switch
at
the back?
you.
Can they switch the back of their car from justice, kindness, and humility to humiliated?
Live, because Joshua
Just
isn't
kind of a
finished yet.
humiliated.
Justine is kind of humiliated. That's what you changed it to.
Stop. Stop.
well, don't tease me. I'll show you a good time right now.
Shooting a shot. You can't.
I mean, hey, can't blame him for trying.
Look, if you got 3 broads there.
I give up. What are you gonna do? You gonna do?
Can you shut that off?
You ain't got You ain't got no.
You ain't got shit, ho.
You ain't got a. I'm just gonna hit you. Ain't got
I bet he
Multiple
smells
officers
nice.
struggle to keep him under control as they search him and remove the bolo wrap from
Look
his
at this
legs.
fucking
But Joshua's
boop. Did you see how easy he cut the bolo
It's
wrap
just
off?
string.
Oh my god.
It's marketed as a Kevlar fucking bolo wrap. He just went boop.
Maybe he has.
It's just string.
Maybe he has a diamond knife.
He got wrapped up with a clothesline that cost fucking $600.
outbursts are far from over.
Why is this bolo wrap mint scented?
Dental floss. It's dental floss.
Mine's cinnamon. Mine's cinnamon. I asked for cinnamon.
How much did you say they were?
Oh, $1,500 to $2,000 a pop, depending on how
And
many
then
you buy at a
$40
time.
for the
For
cartridges.
each
So that's-
cartridge.
Dental
Yeah.
floss.
Yeah, for the dental floss. It's $40 dental floss. It's just comically big dental floss.
A
They
9
made a
millimeter
bunch-
round costs like 65 to 75 cents.
Yeah. And then you don't have to feed them.
Look how many female. Look how many female cops though. What is going on?
Backup. This is backup, Bryce.
If you tell them to back it up, they're going to start twerking.
Yeah. You gonna do now?
This guy's rowdy. This guy's rowdy, man. I like his style.
Loveland.
Fuck Loveland.
For con, all you bunch of. Y'all don't give a. You.
Careful.
Lock me up. I don't even give a. Yo, mama. Yo, go. Yo, stupid. Go.
Can we?
He's
can we
spitting.
just?
He's spitting.
Hey, YouTube.
Can you just mute it?
Can we be? Can we just be adults?
Yeah, instead of making because they're doing it just stay monetized.
Yeah. Can we just be adults?
Joshua continues to flail his head around, and officers later report that he hit his head on the side of the patrol car at one point. So
After
a
a
soft
officer grabbed it and smashed it against it.
restraint helmet was requested to prevent him from harming himself further.
Yeah, Crazy Helmet. I love Crazy Helmet. Crazy Helmet's one of my favorites.
I like it because it looks like the cop's taking them to a taekwondo tournament.
Yeah, I'm gonna karate.
Yeah.
Karate suspect.
Oh, he starts doing his Scooby-Doo impression here.
Oh my god.
He's there.
This guy kind of rules. I don't know.
Wait till you see the body of the security guard whose ass he whooped. You're gonna really like this guy.
Well, you're nasty. You. You too.
Fucking gay as shit.
Fuck you, ho.
You see that stuff? You little.
Man, he's got a retard helmet on. He's got everything.
That's not my first thing.
Dude, he sounds like fucking mankind.
Joshua finally
What a
secured.
fucking
He's
lunatic.
transported to the Larimer County Jail. Officers then shift their focus to Enrique Papalardo, the man who had just been under attack.
Are you okay?
I just tend to have these attacks. So I couldn't breathe very well. He grabbed me here
Ew.
and dropped me to the ground, but I have no pain right. The security guard was not here when he was already here. He broke some books there and started kicking the door and hitting it. So that's when he started taking his pants off and stuff like that. When the security guard, he threw her to the ground, and that's when I started yelling at him from over here, to leave her alone.
He threw the security guard at the ground. Also a woman.
He came after me.
Fortunately, officers arrived before things spiraled even further out of control. Their next priority, checking on Christine.
Look at the security guard. Oh my God. What were you securing? An ass
Literally Katie
whooping?
Weigel.
Trudy Weigel.
The security guard Enrique saw assaulted moments earlier.
Mind if I get an ambulance because I hit my...
Oh my God, it is oh my God.
Well, at first I thought he was going to sexually assault me. And
But then I was
started
disappointed
punching
that
me.
he wasn't.
And I was disappointed, yeah.
Oh God, let's hear the voice. She really does sound like her. Hold on.
The security guard Enrique saw assaulted moments earlier.
Mind if I get an ambulance because I hit my head and he hit my... When I fell down, I hit my shoulder. So he was just out here and you walked by? Over here and stuff. Like over here and stuff. And then
I never hear stuff and I'm a security guard.
Why do you have a female retarded woman guarding the place?
Who's the security? Who's the security company that hired this retard?
And I saw him running over here, and that's why I got 911. And they pushed me down. And
And I'm going on a date with some guy named James tonight from Love on the Spectrum. I'm also on the Spectrum, and it should be a good date.
She is very much on the spectrum.
Courtney Gordon said she's as attractive as she is outstanding at her job. Fucking.
I wonder if she likes guns.
I'm like, you have to leave or anything like that. You didn't talk to him. He just... I just told him, please stop, please get away, and he just got in my face. And might be able to...
She looks like the ugly like peasant fucking incest girl from Game of Thrones, the one that Sam ended up with.
Yeah.
What was her name? The one that Sam ended up with. You know what I'm talking about? Game of Thrones.
Fuck.
Someone in the chat will know. Someone in the chat will let me know.
I'm just going berserk.
Pregnant bitch.
Yeah.
Guy and with me too. So.
Christine is checked out by paramedics
Gilly.
and found
Gilly.
There you go.
to have no serious injuries.
Thank you.
But she informs officers
No
that she
problem.
feels traumatized and doesn't believe she can finish her shift. Seeking clarity on how the incident started, they turned to a nearby witness, Timothy Adams, who had called 911.
Did you see the girl that was? He walks like, "Did you see the girl here dressed up like a security guard? She's always hanging out here, but she's clearly retarded. We leave her alone, but like, we knew this was going to happen. We knew this was going to happen. We kept telling people, like, people are going to think she's a real security guard. They're going to kick her ass, you know.
And eventually, you know,
she always walks by, like, asks me questions. Why am I parked my Tesla like this? And I go, you don't even work here. And she makes me call her officer. It's really weird.
The reads.
Okay.
Doing, you know, and he was obviously drunk, Cody, and it wasn't with it. He was starting to get angry, and I think maybe he wanted to return
This
the book. He had a
fucking
book
city
with
is filled with foreigners and female cops.
This
It's
is
weird.
This
dude.
is Frasier right here, obviously.
him, and obviously
Yes, quite.
Niles. Niles.
British.
they closed the
Seattle.
library, and he
Radio.
was yelling at somebody. I don't know if there was anybody in there, maybe not. I couldn't tell. But then he starts trying to prise the door open. Then he starts punching the door. Then he starts kicking the door.
Okay.
And he starts ripping the book
Then he starts walking the dinosaur like the song.
up.
Okay.
And at that point, then he kind of starts wandering around. And at one point, he kind of saw me and came after me, but he didn't get any close. And I just drove around the block.
Torn pages litter the ground in every direction. Officers locate a large portion of the
This guy
torn
fucking hates books.
book nearby.
No, it's weird. I want to
Identify-
know what his deal is. Because it was a Star Wars book, and he was wearing a Star Wars shirt. So obviously this guy's got a Star Wars thing.
Because he was probably hated the fact that the books used to be canon, but ever since Disney took over, the books became Legends books, and they're not canon anymore.
Mhm.
And he was really like invested in the story plots, and
Isn't
now
sad.
it's just replaced with like space lesbians.
Yeah, he's just super pissed off at the world that they took away Chewbacca's death.
So what's worse than being born without arms and legs?
Being gay and born without arms and legs.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, let
Got
me
you there.
let me introduce you to this transitioning person without arms and legs as her boyfriend brushes his or her hair.
Damn, I was so close.
Perhaps not. Or we could give you some bangs. Ooh, that actually slays.
Ugh.
Well, we know what became the. Oh,
Don't make a Monty Python joke. Don't. Just don't.
she has no knee.
I knew it. You couldn't help yourself.
I don't, Michael.
That joke was a little disarming. Okay, so. So I'm gonna cut it off right at the knees. Okay.
Look, I'm not a fan of this remake of Mannequin. And we can build this thing together.
No, it has arms and legs. It's just like Phantom Limb from Venture Brothers.
It's gotta be a hairdresser's dream to like work on somebody who's shaped exactly like the fake heads that they use. You know?
She's shaped like a butt. Oh, he's shaped. There, I don't know what they identify as. This person that look fucking, putting some fucking all shirts
The
are
minefield trying to
I can't
express
help it.
yourself.
Hey,
I don't even.
if-
The minefield
if
trying to
you're
cover
just-
this on YouTube is what it
Hear me
is.
out. If you're just a torso, do you get to just pick?
What do you mean attachments?
No, I mean like you don't have nothing down there.
No,
You're
they
just a
have
torso,
some. No,
so you
this
just
was
do whatever.
this was born of guy. This does have a penis.
Does it leave a little?
I
snail
don't
trail
know
when it
about
moves?
the fucking. I don't know about the specifics.
I've sat on my balls once. This is ridiculous, though.
Yeah.
Great. My fleshlight's transitioning.
It's burned down like a pencil you've been using all year.
It's weird. She used to be 6'10". She's aging like a candle.
You're retarded. Hey, Royce, I found his girlfriend's OnlyFans. I sent it to you.
We're barely into this.
This is the worst thing in the world. What did you send me? Anything?
I sent it to you.
Is it just Plank from Ed, Ed, and Eddie?
What is that?
It's the monster. It's like the hairstyle toys that girls get.
Okay.
I started my transition a year after we got married, right?
I think so.
Your transition into what?
A
doormat?
A potato.
All viable answers.
Do they all count?
Oh, great. So you fucking already have no arms and legs. You're going to start cutting off more things now?
Oh, yeah, dude, that's not a good plan.
Way before everybody else.
Yeah, I had also told him a little bit before we got
I gotta
married
get
too,
rid of
that I
this
was having
penis. I want it
feelings
to.
about
I want
it, but
when I
just wasn't
bounce around the living room. I want it to sound like Cubert moving.
Jesus. A Hubert reference.
Well, it makes sense because their life is very puzzling.
Oh fuck. Okay.
sure if it was something I was comfortable with actually fully going into and just keeping suppressed, and if he was comfortable with it and everything. But Adam was the first person to know before everyone.
Why would you be trans? Don't you have enough proms?
Yeah.
Stop making fun of her. That's low rolling fruit.
Yeah. Thank you, A Swift sent
When I
this.
was out there, all I wanted to do was come home. But now that I'm home, all I can think about is getting back there.
The golf course!
Things made more sense out there. Here, sometimes someone claims they're a friend, but they're really just an acquaintance. And then some friends are really enemies. I came up with the word frenemy.
John, how did you open the curtain? Tell me how you opened the curtain. John!
Mind Quad will be right back. We now return to Mind Quad.
Where is he?
I don't know. What's going on?
John Q. Mind was the best soldier in America.
John Q. Mind.
It had a hiccup.
That time it was me.
That wasn't me this time. All right.
It's one of us. It's gonna be one of us. But it was definitely Frontier's fault.
And I waited a few months also before I did it publicly as well. I had already started.
How does she wipe?
Across the carpet.
Yeah, they
Oh,
have
God,
a
like a
spot on the
dog.
carpet just for it.
But no, you can't even do that. This, honestly, the fact that they're making a Netflix oblong show is crazy because that show only had like one season.
The DEI oblongs.
The DEI oblongs.
Started a few things behind the
Okay,
scenes.
hear me out. A harness above a treadmill with a towel glued to it.
That's, I mean.
How would you get into the harness?
Her man.
Then the man can
Maybe
just
it's-
wipe at that point, no?
Maybe it's some kind of Rube Goldberg device.
Poop Goldberg device.
I can still hear Mersh, but he froze.
Yeah, what's that about?
Am I freezing?
You were, yeah.
I can hear you. You're like
we
I
could
can
hear
you.
we could hear you. We
Wait,
just can't
wait a
see you. It's super weird. We're still connected, so it's
No, that's my OBS. And I don't like that this Discord thing is now.
oh that Discord thing will pop up. There's nothing you can do about that.
You can turn it off. I'll tell you how to do it after the show.
Yeah, but I like Frozen Mersh.
No, this isn't good.
It's like it's like his thoughts.
Turn
off
your Okay, here I got you. Go to go,
OBS is not responding.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you go to your camera settings, you could.
Okay.
Well, why don't
this is what-
why don't you close OBS?
That's what I'm doing.
And then
And then go to System 32, delete everything.
Hey, Mersh, do me a favor. While you're frozen there, be like, as far back as I can remember, I wanted to be a good fella. I want Mersh to have an internal monologue.
This sucks.
Yep, that's his internal monologue. It's working.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's about right. I do like
That's
this.
just the
I'm
way
trapped
it
inside. I
is.
can't move. I'm trapped inside. I can't move.
Stupid.
This is not good.
It's like he's.
I don't like this.
Here, I got you.
There you go. back, bounce.
Maybe I can cut a hole in your mouth and have Pessy move his mouth.
It's not even letting me end the task.
Oh, fuck.
OBS is taking over now. Your computer is OBS's, and OBS is your computer.
No, this isn't good. It's not even letting me.
Mersh, right click the task, go to process. Oh, hold on.
It's
Now you just have OBS.
Okay, hold on.
I had the
Off.
cigar. I was going to put the cigar in his mouth, but it went away.
Just put the cigar in the OBS logo.
Oh, no, I got it.
Oh.
there you go.
Oh.
What?
It's not even letting me end the task. That's wild.
You probably, you know what? You probably just need a reboot.
Cool. Well, that's well timed.
No, it's fine. We're done anyway. Right? I mean,
Hey, so Nightwave.
yeah. Hey, Mersh. Hey, Mersh. How you doing now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try.
Cool.
You know, I mean, we're gonna give it a whirl. I suppose.
Genocide Circus, the only thing torn in the discrimination case was the guy's asshole in exchange for being given the job. Direct Clown said it's a weird flex for Elon to say that he's willing to work out someone he's suspected of being a monster, not to mention assisted during the election. Genocide Circus says, can I trade the bolo wrap for this chicken bacon wrap and a diet soda? Hey, you're back.
I'm back.
Yes.
Hey.
On the John says, man, these real dogs are getting incredibly realistic looking. Maybe it was just OBS being gay.
I mean, obviously it was OBS being gay, but why is everything being gay?
It's June, dude.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
And Nightwave, yes.
Yeah, I'll be there tonight.
Pessy, you're next.
Yep.
We're Pessy and I are we're gonna hack the movies tonight, talking about that friendship movie.
Fucking nuts. Crazy.
And Virgie, you having gay sex later?
No.
All right.
Say hi to Tony, who doesn't like me.
I already told him that. I already told him that Mersh fucking hates you.
Mersh,
No, I like Tony. Tony doesn't like me.
Oh, that might have been the problem.
Mersh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start bugging Tony to have you go on
Oh,
to
yeah.
either do
Listen.
New Jack City, Dead Presidents, or Many Saints of Newark.
Or Many Saints of Newark. We have been
Don't do
pitching.
that to me. I've had to get through Many Saints once already.
You're gonna get your monkey paw. You're gonna be on Hack the Movies, but it's gonna be Many Saints of Newark, baby. Let's go. That'll be fun, I think.
See Moltisanti.
Oh, fuck off. We're out of here. I hate you.
And that's the man who killed me.